Hello, Flosstube. We're the Real Housewives of Cottage.
I'm Priscilla.
And I'm Chelsea.
And this is Ronnie.
And Piper.
And we're here to talk to you about our stitching this week.
Did you hear that, Piper? All right. First of all, we have a new design that hit the Etsy shop yesterday. This is the Goats in Farm Charm. We're super excited for this one.
So I finished this on this little chalkboard that I found at Walmart in the spring section. And it was like a 5-minute finish, and I love how it turned out. So just trying to give you guys different ideas of how you can
finish them.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
And I would love to see them all four stitched together. And we've been talking about a border and
yes, we've been talking.
We hope you are all well. We hope you're all surviving.
I feel like we're like out of it. Like, what day is it?
Yes, so yesterday I had one of those moments. I got dressed and I went outside and I worked in my yard for 2 hours. And then I tried to take my phone out of my pocket and put it in my pants pocket. My pants were on inside out.
She couldn't find her pocket. And we were like, how do you do that? It's been a long week, year. Is it a year yet? How long has this happened? Okay, so we had questions that I didn't pull up. Oh, we made funnel cakes. You want to talk about that experience?
They were good.
They were good.
They don't, like, you have to eat them right then. They're not so good after, but we put strawberries on them. We should have put whipped cream too, but we didn't.
Yeah, whatever.
And then I made one of those Pioneer Woman spreads where you take the cookie dough and spread it out flat on the cookie sheet and then sprinkle it with the chocolate chips and they melt on there. And oh my goodness, those were good.
Yes. I'm exploring different options for toilet paper. We're on our last roll and you can't get it anywhere and I'm not going in anywhere. So I'll let you know how that goes. Grace, will you be stitching Kringles and will you be changing the colors? That's for you, absolutely.
I don't think I would change any colors, but I would do something for the sparkly floss because I'm just not into that and I don't feel like messing with it. So I will change that. But yes, I am. I'm starting it for one of my mania stars.
The sparkly stuff can sometimes be harder to stitch with, right? That's why you chose something different. But yeah, she likes the colorway as it is. Michelle.
Yes, I think it's very cute.
I'm binge watching and you said previously you're germaphobe. She said in video 77. How are you holding up? I'm freaking out. Freaking out. I hate that my husband has to go to work. It's like, I want to Lysol him when he comes home. I don't know.
I think bleach would work better.
Just the unknown, I guess, is like,
yes.
And I have to, no, but I have to watch the news. I have to watch the news, so I feel like I know what's going on and I can be informed. But then you're like, what's fact, what's fiction? It's just a lot of, it's, you know, we're not going to talk about it. We're good. I'm psycho. I don't know. I'm bleaching every day. I am trying to keep as clean as possible, but I'm also like keeping my resources because you can't get anything in the stores. So I don't know. Olga, I've never been able to catch it. How far do you live apart? 40 minutes.
35.
35 mom speeds. Kelly, the back family room on the brown table next to the door, upper right, looks kind of Perry Schoolerish, but the colors are softer and springy. There's a bunny in the top left and a chick in the top right. What's the chart?
We talked about that. Rabbit Run.
Rabbit Run. Schooler. Shirianne sews. When you have to rip out stitching, do you reuse the same strands of floss or begin with a new one?
Most of the time I do.
You use the same one?
Yeah.
Mine's usually shredded or cut up, so. So I'm not the most frugal with my floss.
If it's a big area, I sometimes will cut it. But I've only started doing that recently because someone sent us those little tiny scissors because otherwise I use those kid scissors and you can't cut anything with that. But I used to just take it out with my needle. And if I take it out with my needle, yes, I reuse it.
RW8869, just found your channel. I love anything homespun. How do I get started? I don't even know where to begin. Grab a small chart, piece of fabric. I would say start with 14 count Aida because that's probably the easiest to learn on. Some floss that it calls for and stitch away.
We have some small charts in our Etsy shop.
Yep, absolutely.
Like this. It's 3 by 4 inches. Perfect for a beginner.
They're quick.
No fancy stitches, no fancy
There's
anything.
back stitching, but it's straight stitches. It's
and our charts are in color, so they're easier for you to read and keep up with your spot. And
so we had our June charts printed, obviously, and when we got them back from the the printer. I was like, wow, these are sick, because the font is much bigger. And I'm like, are we doing the right thing? And she's like, I can see it. I don't have to put my glasses on. I love it. Okay, so Susan, how do you store your stash of floss when not in use? She has shoe Rubbermaid containers, is what
2 of them.
And they're on color rings, so not color rings, but rings of the colors.
Right, all the greens are together, all the browns are together, whites, blacks, grays are together.
Yep. Needle Tat, how do you switch colors when there's a lot of color changes close together? We do. I don't know if this is what you're asking, but we just kind of go from stitch to stitch. Some people stop their stitches. We don't do that. Or do you think she's asking something different?
I thought that it was like, how do you
tell?
No, substitute different colors for colors that are in the chart.
Oh.
If that's what you're asking, I have a lot of floss that are my favorites that I...
Yeah. Fancy floss favorites. That's what she uses. Her go-tos. When we're coloring a chart, I'm like, oh, okay, Queen Bee, if there's a yellow in it. Or honeycomb. Kathy, I have seen a size tossed around for the gray board for the Vintage Truck series. Is it the actual frame itself or the whole board?
It's the whole board, probably. I think that they gave the measurements for the inside, too.
Okay. Brenda, I'm unable to obtain the called for fabric for Prairie School or Christmas Alphabet. Can you tell me what you used? 28 count, even weave, Monaco.
We don't ever use the called for fabric.
No. She's recently gotten to using 32 count, but that's sparingly.
That's probably, they used to do a lot on that 18 count Davos. Oh no, they did 32 count Lambswool. Yeah. You don't have to follow what they say.
Put it on something different.
Yeah, do what you want.
Whatever you're comfortable with.
Right.
If you like stitching on Ada, stitch it on Ada. All right, Cindy maybe, oh, her name is Cindy maybe. What do you use for iron-on fusing behind your black fabric? I feel the white doesn't look good behind the black. Our Monaco doesn't have huge holes where you're able to see it.
And neither does the Ada that I finished. So I don't use anything. I use batting.
Is that linen maybe?
That cream colored, like warm and natural batting.
What about linen?
Have I done any linen for anybody?
I don't know.
I don't know if
yeah.
I'm trying to think, did they stitch on linen for the retreat? No. Lugano?
Yeah.
No, so I don't have a problem. Even at 14, 28 count.
It's all good.
Yeah.
Pat, Chelsea, how's the diamond painting coming along? It's coming, Pat. It's going right along in my craft room. Barbara, Chelsea, do you remember the Lysol bombs you wanted to make a couple years ago? Well, it's coronavirus 19 time. Get busy, ladies. Do you know how bad? Like, I want something that I put in my room and it goes through the vents and it just clears out all these buildings, everything. I just want everybody to just Lysol the crud out of it. And then I'd be happy. Oh, sorry. Because once this all like calms down, like, I mean, still it's like floating around. All right.
Yeah, yesterday she's like, I'm never going on a trip again. I'm staying home. I'm never going anywhere.
She's like, well, I'm booking my Disney trip, so... Cassie, you are the only ones I know. She's like, it might be a silly question, but you're the only ones I know that plant zinnias. So I've got my seeds. When do I plant them? So you're going to look.
It depends on where you are.
Yeah, you're going to look and see your zone. So you can go online and find your planting zone and then look on the back of the seed package and it'll tell you when. Some people start their zinnia seeds inside. We don't. But ours is around Mother's Day.
They prefer to be started outside.
But, yeah, warm soil.
Right. But the problem with zinnias is it can't get really cold at night still when you plant them because they're a little bit tender. So. Yes.
And Tina had another question about them. You sprinkle them in the garden, you said. Do you cover them? Yes. We just mean we're not planting each one individually. We do that and then we rake them in, kind of. Mary, have you done any of the Celebrate series for Madame Chantilly? I was wondering how big they are.
No, I've started the Christmas one, but I haven't gotten...
The cat's trying to pounce on a bird outside, and he's just...
He's been nuts. He knows he's quarantined.
Yes. He's like, these people need to go to work.
Outside cat anyway, but he's just been acting very weird.
Tiffany, she needs to go find Ray Dunn. She needs to get out of the house.
I joined a Ray Dunn board on Facebook, and people are still selling their stuff, so if you're desperate...
You can get it that way. I was telling them
and the prices aren't that bad.
I just want to spend money.
The one that I joined... They can't charge more than $10 for
the markup.
Over. Yeah. So if you need like canister or something that's hard to find, you might look there.
Tiffany, do you ever coffee tea dye fabric, let it dry, and realize it needs to be darker and re-dye?
Oh yeah.
Double dunk. Yes. She used to use really light fabric, and then I came along, and I like my fabric dark because the white pops on
it wasn't really light. It was like normal. Hers was like sunburnt to
crisp. Okay, but yes, you can just dunk it right in again.
I have a piece that you'll love because I coffee and tea dyed a bunch of Monaco the other day, and I left the pot on the stove because I was going to dye some blue fabric and then put it in there, and then I just didn't get to it. So yesterday I dumped it in the sink, and there was a piece still in it.
Pants on backwards, Monaco in the pot. We're fine. We're fine. Everything's fine.
I can't wait to mow my lawn. At least I'll have something to do. It'll be like an outing.
There's yard work yesterday because it was very nice out. Oh my goodness, it was so nice.
Yes, I've done 2 days of
yard work.
Chopping down my hydrangeas, and they already got green leaves on them, and I'm just like, woo!
I've got hostas coming up. That's about it.
And I decided I'm digging up those endless summer hydrangeas in the front because I didn't get very many flowers last year, and I'm planting something else, but I got to get rid of them. I got to dig them up, and it's hard. I tried like for 10 minutes on one plant, and it wasn't moving. So.
I've got about 75 tomato plants that I'm babying right now inside, so.
I got to get one of the brothers over here to dig.
I doubt they'll do that. Mom!
I'm so tired today. I stayed up way too late last night finishing that barn, and
I saw that you didn't want to do the tree.
No, I looked at it and I was like, if I just sit here and stitch this, I can finish it tonight. And it's over with.
Crystal, have you ever finished something and didn't love it? Is it possible to take the stitching off the sticky board and redo it, or am I stuck?
So most of the time I don't take it off the sticky board. I would take this off of here and put it on something else.
Keep it on the sticky board, unless it's wonky. What if it's wonky? Can you take it off?
You can try.
Yeah, so we have. If you have hot glued the back, we took a hair dryer and put it up to the hot glue.
Or take a silver knife and go underneath your hot glue, and it'll peel the paper off.
Yep.
It'll be hard to get it straight on something else, but you can try. Yep. I've done it before, yes. I forgot.
Karen, I'm a quiet watcher, but I have a couple of questions. Do you have a link to the Monaco you dye? Yes, in our description box, there's links. Under the fabric option, you'll see the Monaco there. And then for having multiple projects at the same time, do you purchase new floss for each? Yeah.
So what we've talked about before is like when we start our mania, we're starting 30 things. We don't have all the floss for every project. We have, you know, what we're going to need to start it.
So, and then, yeah. So like if we were doing the pig for say, and I'm going to start up at the top, I would have these 3 colors that I need to start. Right. I'm not going to pull out the white yet because I don't need it. I'll keep it in the project that I have it in.
And then when you go to like really work on it, then you
use the colors.
Yeah.
We try to do this as frugally as possible. Linda M, do you think the cup series would look good all in a row on the same piece, or 2 up, 3 down on one piece? Absolutely. So some people were asking about the plans for these. So we are doing seasonal cups. It's going to be a series. We wanted another section of them though that was kind of everyday farmhouse, because we love that kind of thing. And a lot of you, I wanted to like give you like little winks or something when you put in the comments last week about what was coming, because we've already got a lot of them planned.
Are you looking in the window? Or
and then Tattletales and Pop-Tarts, for your sip of the seasons, will they all be the same size? And also for the magazine piece?
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Yes to both.
Yes. And the new magazine piece was sent, and
yes. And Sip of the Seasons we plan to do as a printed option as well as a PDF going forward, just like we did with Penelope. The cup series for right now are strictly going to be PDF. We do those pretty quickly. I mean, we do them on a weekly basis. Like we get them charted. It's just easier for us instead of waiting for a printer and everything. So, and economical for everyone.
Yes.
All right.
Change is expensive.
Right, and then we'd have to change the price of them. So we want to make sure that they're... Nancy, what's the difference between weeks and classic, and why do you choose classic? Weeks you got to cut. And just different color variegations, I think. And you got used to using classic, and you had a lot of it, so why not use it?
And not only that, but I find that the classic Colorworks is fluffier, so it covers better for me.
And the dye lots they pretty much stay similar, I'd say. All right, Kim, but they're all fancy floss and they're all variegated. They all look beautiful.
Yep.
Kim, do you have any tips on keeping the animal hair off your project?
No.
Lint roller.
This one.
She sent the first picture and
then I'm like, oh! I don't know if they were running by and lost their hair on it.
But it was like covered. Yeah. No, it was covered.
I lint roller it. But if you saw my stuff when I'm working on it, there's more animal hair on it probably than there is floss. Yeah.
She also said now seems like a good time to potty train since you can't get the diapers. Yeah, I tried to get other diapers that had no chemicals in them, and they don't like wick away the potty. They like leave it on him so they burn him. He has tried his potty. He takes the potty though and like sits on a chair on top of the potty. I don't know. He's not there yet. We're not there. We're not there. He's got his first sentences though. He can say, what is it? Who is it? He said, I love you, but only to Mom's chicken that she had like in the family room on the table, not to like me. Diane, I'm curious, how many whips do you have from over the years?
I probably have 30-ish.
Yeah, you don't have a lot. Anyways, Laurel, can you tell us how many of the farmhouse cups there are? I would love to do them in groups. Also, any chance you would ever include dyed fabric as a giveaway?
Yeah, yes, someone suggested that, and yes, I think I will dye a couple pieces of blue. And
you get that burnt one that she just did. The double chocolate.
It was so funny because I took it outside and hung it over one of the patio chairs since it was warm, but then it rained. So now it's been left in the pot for 3 days and rained on. So
we can't be perfect.
It's definitely vintage.
For the farmhouse cups, there are 4. So we're on number 2 of 4, and they're going to be released weekly. Oh my goodness, how many? We've done 140 videos, and you can't turn off your ringer. I think that's it.
We can't all be perfect. We can try, but we can't all be perfect.
All right, you got a lot of stuff over here, so you got some finishes to show.
I'm going to show the previous finishes first. This one is Blackbird Designs.
This is an out of print, right?
Didn't they reprint it?
I don't know. I know that this is like a coveted.
Is it Easter Parade?
Yes.
And then I just mounted it in a frame from a thrift store that I chalk painted and put, you know, fabric on the back and did a bow and some tulips.
I like this one a lot.
My wordplay for April. This is from With Thy Needle and Thread. And then this is a vintage tray, and I just switch them out. They, you know, it's all magnets and washers.
$1.99. Goodwill.
Yep, that finish was...
Sharp, so I want you to take it over there. The bottom, I don't want to put
right, this was like...
That's a nice tray.
Right, but this was, when I did the word plays, they were like my second, maybe, no, probably, like my 4th finish that I ever did that was...
Washers.
Well, no, just, you know, on vintage type of things instead of putting it in a frame.
Oh, okay.
And then for finishes, we have the... You turned it on. For finishes, we have the goats. And I think that they're so cute with their little heads tipped and...
Yes, very cute. I like the red gingham on the back. I think that looks really cute. Somebody wanted to know, with your Henry Glass, are you going to be doing homespun options?
Well...
It's not something that's been discussed yet,
right.
But...
We just have to... If these sell, then...
We can talk more.
Yeah, they said we could do more, but these have to sell first. So go buy them when they're ready. Okay, and then this, of course, was the pig from last week.
Yes.
This is still on the table. All right, and then I have other people's finishes.
Not mine.
So this is Kimberly's.
Woohoo!
Penelope and Peep, and don't look at the back because I got paint back there, but this was a frame from Walmart that I got on clearance. I'm telling you, it's like... Just digging through this stuff.
It's slim pickings right now.
Yep. And they had sent that orange fabric for something else. I've finished a couple. No. I finished a couple of other things for them in the past week that I can't talk about, but that you'll see in the next few weeks with them. But she did this on that aqua fabric flare.
Is it denim?
No, it's some kind of aqua.
Okay. We'll link it. We'll figure it out and we'll link it.
So it looks really pretty on there. And then I just did a bow with aqua ribbons and a blue flower to match her dress. And then a burlap bow on the top of that.
Super cute. I love Penelope.
This is the spring tulips from the Punch Needle and Primitive Stitcher magazine. This one was stitched by Kimberly. And another frame that I had down the basement. I didn't paint this one. It was like this. And then I put chicken wire fabric in the back, and then checks, and then a tan colored bow with the cover button. It's really cute.
I like them. She stitched chickens.
Mm-hmm. And then, what's her name?
Rebecca.
Rebecca. She sent her...
Barbara. Sorry.
Barbara. That her pants are on backwards.
I was reading upside down. Sideways.
And I put that on Snapchat that my pants were inside out, and they were like, your jeans?
She had leggings on. And then
I was like, how do you get jeans on inside out?
Quarantine, that's how. You just
so one of our
maybe
viewers,
you ran out of detergent.
One of our viewers had sent this canister, and she sent in her piece. She was a winner of a finish, and she sent that in last week. And then on the top, I did a little nest with moss in it, and a chick, and a bow with black stripes and yellow checks. It's so cute.
I've got my hands in my legging pockets right now just to make sure they're on right. So my pants are on right.
And we forgot to say, we reached 20,000 subscribers.
Confetti, balloons, cannons. Thank you so much. So we appreciate all of you that hang out with us every single week. We appreciate it. Thank you so much. Thank you for telling your friends, family. Thank you. We love being here. We absolutely love it.
I have 2 of those buckets left that one of our viewers sent us.
The enamel buckets? Okay.
So stay tuned to the end for... Okay. And on that cue, it's time to probably go change a diaper. And then the last finish is, of course, the June Truckin' Along. And these are shipping to shops this coming week. So you will all start receiving them, or need to stock your shops maybe towards the end of the week or whatever to get yours.
So just remember that shipping is a little bit slower now because of Corona time. So call your shops, see if your local Needleworks shop is doing like porch pickup, or if they're doing shipping to you. Just let them know that you'd like to get one, and they can figure out a way to do that.
If you, when you get it and you start stitching it, hashtag us
pcchickenlove.
No G.
Yeah, just in
truck in.
We want to keep those. We're going to keep those just like we're doing with these, where we're doing one hashtag for all of them, so people can see the entire series. I hit my elbow on a corner yesterday, and I think it's bruised. Okay. It hurts. I just put my elbow. Keep your elbows off the table. All right, whips. Whip. So this week we have, well, we have several, but we have 2 larger pieces that we're trying to work on and get over with. And that's just something we say. We want to get them over with so we can get them started, the process. So that's what I'm working on. This, Mom, let me model stitch. I have to send a picture of every stitch that I send. And then this. And then I worked on...
She's lying.
Right, yeah. She trusts my judgment sometimes. I worked on Home Sweet Home, I think it is. Sweetest Home by Country Cottage Needleworks. I finished that bee, or almost finished that bee skip. And then I have one more to do. And then... this farmhouse bag makes me happy. Oh, have you guys seen, did we mention it already?
What?
LaDonna and the scissor bobs and whatnot?
Right.
Show them that while I'm getting my whips out.
So LaDonna from Sampling of Memories, she has an Etsy shop. And she's turned our designs into fobs for your scissors, your floss. They are so cute. We don't have them in person yet. There's just pictures. She just put them up last night. But we'll link her Etsy shop below. And we hope you'll go take a look at them. We're so excited.
We're super excited to see these. They're phenomenal.
Just adorable. So thank you so much, LaDonna. We love them.
What else do I got in here? This little bag of tricks. I brought a couple things that I plan on working on, putting into my rotation. My mood has changed, obviously. I think everybody's has. So I've got... I wanted to show this because somebody asked, you know, how big is it? And this is all that I've gotten on it, and this is what I've started. This is the Celebrate for Halloween by Madame Chantilly. So this is that top portion. They're bigger than I thought they would be. Don't you agree?
Yes.
Okay.
They're big.
Next up.
Are they like 20 inches or something?
I could give you the thing. Duh. Hold on. I'll be quick. I promise. 161 by 243.
It's big. Yeah.
Oh, no.
Like 20 inches.
Yeah. So.
Like 12 by 20. They're huge.
They're big.
Yeah.
And I didn't know that. And I don't know if I have enough fabric. That's what I was going to do, is measure it. Because I didn't measure before and I thought they were smaller. I was an idiot and didn't look. Welcome to my world. I worked on this one. Glitter Village. Glitter Village. This is number 7. I'm not doing these in a row or anything, but they are in a row on fabric, but I've got enough fabric in between that I can cut them apart.
Yeah, like 1/4 of an inch.
So I'm working on this one. I did all the back stitching on the tree and, well, built the tree and the fence. And then I just have to do the white stitches in the middle of the tree, but I ran out of white, so I placed an order. Getting pretty good at that. That's all I've got. I stitched a lot on those other designs, and then homeschooled, and they give the kids like 4.5 minutes of education, and then you got to fill the rest of the 48 hours that are in the 24-hour day to do some things. That's what I've been doing.
Okay, so this is just a little peek of the new Sip of the Seasons. And that's in my Goose bag from last week. This is Land of Liberty. I did the Y this morning. And this one's in my Creative Carol Patriotic with the Bikes. Love this bag. And this will definitely be my next finish because all I have left is the flag, some stars up there, the little dog. So
it really pops on that blue fabric.
Yep, I love it.
You're getting really organized with the theme of the bag versus the pattern. Yeah. That's new. That's new for you. This quarantine is doing something good for you.
I did one more of the pennants, so all the pennants are finished, and I did the stems on the pumpkins for Witchy Wednesday. And I didn't post it till Thursday morning because I fell asleep, people.
It's Thursday.
Yeah. Sorry, we're not all perfect. And I got to bring out my journal to mark off my...
She's journaling. She's theming her project.
No, I've been marking off all my...
Oh, sorry. This is the Old Red Barn by Little House Needleworks.
Somebody said, I guess the pity party sale is over. No, we're still having a pity party because we're in the house. Even though we want to be in the house, but when we don't want to be in the house because we don't want to be told to be in the house, then it's a pity party.
You didn't do the bottom border?
Nope, I did not do the bottom border. You didn't either, so don't be judging.
No, I'm just
showing
I changed
the colors on the top and the side border. I made a mistake, so it's messed up, but it doesn't look like that from far away, so we're good. I changed the people to chickens, so I
saw somebody else use the chickens from Chicken Love. That was a really good idea, too.
This is that whitewash board from Fabric Flare, and this is 28 count. And this was one of my Stitch Mania pieces. I started this at the
Midwest
Minnesota Cross Stitch Retreat last year with Michelle Rudy.
I even put a few stitches in there for her.
We had so much excitement last year with all of our retreats, and this year,
it's okay.
Hopefully the fall. But I've been marking them off, and
boop.
That is my 16th Stitch Mania finish.
Oh, good job. I've got like 3. Kitting up for new mania though. I'm ready.
I actually cut my fabric. Look how small it is.
Oh my goodness, it's so cute. Why'd you cut it? Did you start something new on it?
No, I was tired of getting it caught because it was big. It was big and jaggedy because I had cut
what
something
number are you
else
on?
it. I got 3 more left, so that was number 9. This is Bloomtopia, the Stitch Along with Fat Quarter Shop to benefit Make-A-Wish. And I think it's turning out so cute.
This is the 32 count. And it's the tan, not the gray, right?
Right.
They have gray
I don't know
and
that
tan.
they had the gray when I
Right,
first got
I think
this.
that's newer, yeah.
But I think I have a piece now.
Yes.
But all I have left is there's 2 more pieces down here, and then there's a border that goes all the way around, so it'll be quick. But that's my whips. And I have no haul, right?
I have haul.
I have no haul.
I mean, it's the usual haul. You got this Amazon bag of washers that don't work.
You have to buy the right kind of washers.
I sent a picture to you and I said, are these it? And you're like, yeah, those are it.
Well, I don't know because I don't ever not go to the store and like try to stick some magnets to it.
Okay, so I
don't want to go to the store. So
Monica, just in case there's a shortage, she almost hit me with sticky board.
Thank God.
As soon as they said that they had some, I was like, oh, I gotta get some.
Yep, I did too, but they were out of it when I tried, but then they have it in now. I gotta order some.
And then some floss, because Mom kitted up one of the projects that I'm working on, so I'm just repaying her with the floss that she gave me. The whole house is gonna fall down. All right. That was my haul.
This is too long.
What? This?
This is hanging too low.
Oh yeah, it needs to be wrapped up one.
Yep.
Oh. Looks for like a job for somebody else. I didn't do that though. That must have been hanging there the whole time.
Or it's Calvin.
Oh yeah.
I told you he's been acting really weird.
Okay, and last week we
were bad.
We were bad. Okay, so Shelly sent this gift.
She was supposed to come to the retreat, but she couldn't.
And she sent us the beautiful cross-stitch bags, and she had these made for us by the person on Etsy, so we just wanted to say thank you, Shelly, again. She also had these knitted for each of the retreat attendees, and she sent us some, and then there's some cute floss inside. So thank you so much.
So we're sorry. We were our normal, like, not all there selves.
Also this week, I think it's Elise. She was supposed to be at the retreat as well. She sent us a card, and then she made these.
She made us aprons.
Look at how romantic these are.
I don't know if they're romantic, Chelsea, but they're
said a romantic, or an apron is a romantic thing, right?
Yeah, I was going to tell you we should wear these to start.
Well, I'm wearing it now. So. All right, I'm ready to do it. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Also, Carol from Creative Carol.
She sent us really pretty bags.
Some new bags have hit the shop.
Look at the pretty fabrics.
What kind of flowers are these, Mom?
I think these are dogwoods or azaleas. Maybe dogwoods. But they look kind of daisy-ish. So.
They're very pretty. Very pretty.
So thank you so much, Carol. And we'll link her Etsy shop below, and she does a wonderful job on these.
Yes.
And then the
fabric of the month,
right?
French lace.
Fat Quarter Shop. They do an Aida club and a linen club, and these are both of those, linen and Aida.
This color is very pretty and would be very pretty coffee tea dyed as well. Oh, right here. Okay. We also got a thank you card. Oh, well, this is from A Stitch for Mom. She sent us a beautiful note, and she sent us this. She said it reminded her of Cash. Isn't it adorable?
I was going to finish that for you last night, but I was down there way too late.
Yes, you were. So Mom will finish this up so I can put it in his room. It's beautiful. Thank you so much. I'm just going to put it in a little frame. Yes. And then we got a thank you card. This is from Rachel. It's beautiful. And then from Leah. Oh, and she sent us an yes. We're ready.
Yep.
We are ready.
Something to look forward to.
Yes.
And someone sent us each a Starbucks gift card in our Gmail to thank us for...
Is it Danielle or Denise?
I can't remember.
It's a D word.
But thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you. My Starbucks is still open. Is yours?
I haven't been out of the house. I haven't gone anywhere.
Yeah, I had to do a pickup at Tractor Supply for chicken food.
I have not gone anywhere. You
did a Walmart pickup?
Yeah, but that was, we already talked about that in a video, didn't we?
Oh. Yeah, we did last week.
Yeah.
So, and then, I forgot one. We can't do that again.
And my husband's going to go to the grocery store, so I don't want him to go on the weekend.
Yeah.
But maybe Monday.
He's getting a mask and he's got gloves, so he's all set. I miss seeing my boyfriend. She says, this is Tara from Tara. She
Calvin?
Said, no, Cash. She said, I miss seeing my boyfriend. He had a lot of fun with her at the Midwest Cross Stitch Retreat. She bought us Disney earrings. It's a little, oh, can you see them? They're Mickey Mouse heads.
Mm-hmm. They're so cute.
They're adorable. Thank you so much.
And the box is so cute.
Yes. Thank you.
I just touched my face.
We were excited to see you too, Tara.
Mm-hmm.
This whole thing is just a bummer, but it shall pass.
Thank you all for your comments and the things that we get in the mail. It's totally brightening our day, and we hope that
spending time with us gives you a little bit of a distraction.
Yeah,
just a little bit. We know that it's tough right now.
Time away from the news.
All right, we had some giveaways. We did. We had a lot of giveaways last week. Okay, so the first two were the farmhouse chart that we're going to send to you in PDF form. So the winners, you need to email us. If you don't hear from us within 24 hours, make sure you email us again. I'm getting real fed up with Gmail. I'm about to tell you guys that I'm switching email providers, but I don't know how that would work with everything that we have hooked to it. But I will figure it out. Okay. Oh, my hood is in there. All right. So you email us. You'll just email us and let us know you won. Everybody else will email us your physical address so we can send out the winnings to you. Okay? Okay. Easy enough. All right. Number one is the farmhouse pig, and that goes to Joe Wick. So you're going to get this chart. The second winner for that is Deanna Ellett. Thank you so much. I loved reading all of your, and a lot of people said a hedgehog in a cup. I didn't know that that would be a popular thing, but there were several people that said hedgehog. All right, and then we've got Penelope. So there's two winners for Penelope, and this is the physical chart. The first one goes to Trailer Park Stitcher, and the second one goes to Melita Darst. I just need to move this for a minute. All right, number 3 was the Kringles Floss Pack. Other people had questions about if they
Don't they get fabric?
Floss fabric.
Floss fabric and the chart.
Right here. Yes.
I was like, why are you just giving them the floss?
The whole shebang.
Someone was asking if Fat Quarter Shop had the floss packs, and they did at one time because they were the ones that sent it to us. So they might be out. And I'm sure if you stalk their page, they'll have more in.
I don't know if they're getting more. They might have been like a
special thing.
Yeah.
For the show.
Yeah.
Oh, well, maybe.
But you're gonna win this entire thing. You'll just need the DMC that goes with it, and if you're using the sparkly floss, a needle and some scissors. The winner for this goes to DM Thomas. Congratulations. That's exciting. Number 4 is the spring tiered tray by Madame Chantilly. That goes to Ann Shaw. Number 5 is the Easter tray, and that goes to Karen Rollins. Number 6 is Spring Jasmine Tea, and that goes to Faith Moore. Number 7 is the Patriotic Tiered Tray. No, number 7 is Jasmine Tea. Guys,
I'm telling you, her pants are on inside out.
Faith Moore. Maybe my underpants, not my real pants. Number 8 is the Patriotic Tiered Tray. Tracy Cabrera. And yes, I did get my numbers mixed up last week. So number 9 is the Cupcakes bag, the Cups bag. And this was made by Diane. A bunch of people were asking about what you use the floss boards for. So we just stick our floss
your
on
floss
it.
Sticks to it. And
do you have one in any of these? I don't think you do.
I have it in hers.
Yeah. And she's like, I think this would be an answer to the couch, the arm rest of my chair. And yes, but absolutely.
You don't want to lump it up like this. You want it to lay flat, and it sticks to it.
Reality TV. See? It sticks to it.
So that's what you want to do.
Instead of searching in the bottom of your bag for your floss or having to put them back on the rings, I'm just able to put my little loose pieces on there.
Right. And then when I'm all done with that project, I take all my scraps and put them back on the card and put them in your bins.
All right. Number 9 goes to Libby Stitches. Congratulations. Number 10 is the yellow floral bag, and that goes to Lynn McGill. And number 11, I even messed up on my numbers here. I put 10 and 10. 10, 10. Number 11 is the blue pink roses, and this goes to Patricia Roberts.
And it's got floss stuck to it.
Maybe some dog hair.
Probably cat hair.
All right.
I was in my chair today before we started. Just sitting.
Just sitting like, hey, I'm ready.
Yeah.
Ready for my debut. All right, thank you guys so much for entering and answering the questions and just your everyday comments about how you're doing and what you're up to. I absolutely love reading them. All right, next up, we've got giveaways for this week. Also, we've submitted our summer design for the issue of Punch Needle Primitive Stitcher, so it's like a weight off our shoulders for that. We're excited. We think you're gonna love it. We hope so. Again, that'll be the same size as the previous one. So if you're
hopefully you did your first one with the washers and magnets, and you're gonna swap it out.
Yeah, just as an easy finishing guide. Oh, these two, yeah. All right. So the first giveaways are going to be, we're doing 2.
We're gonna do 2 of the buckets from. Is it mine behind me?
Yeah.
From the Chock-full series. So what you can do is, we'll do this the same way. If you don't want me to finish it and you just want the bucket, you can enter for this one too, for number 1.
Okay.
But if you want me to finish it, then you need to send me your, it was so funny yesterday when I opened, is it Barbara?
Yes.
I opened it and she had it in a Ziploc and it said virus free.
It's good. You never know. You gotta leave mail out and everything now.
Right. And you gotta wash your hands after you open your stuff. And we need to wash our hands after we touched all of our stuff.
Yep. But number 1 is going to be 2 options to win. You're gonna have Finishing by Priscilla. If you don't want Mom to finish it, then you can just enter for that same thing and you can just receive the bucket if you want to finish it yourself.
So 2 of those.
Number 2 is also 2 options of the Farm Charm.
What do you mean?
2 PDFs. We're giving 2 PDFs away today.
Oh, right. I was like, I'm not finished.
She doesn't have anything to finish. Those are already here. She's really scraping the bucket downstairs to see what she's got.
I have 2 long tables with bins and
stacks.
Right, but they're all different sizes, and I might not have the size I need or whatever, and yeah.
It's been difficult for her. She's surviving though.
It's not difficult for me personally. It's difficult for me, like, to make sure that what I finish for
other
quarter shop
looks nice. No, I was just saying. So number 2, there's 2 opportunities to win the PDF Farm Charm, the one that we released yesterday. So that would just be emailed to you. Number 3 then, and these are all thanks to Fat Quarter Shop, so thank you. Number 3 is also 2 opportunities to win, and that's what we just showed today, the French lace 18 by 25 inch 14 count Ada. 2 opportunities to win that as well. That's
so that would be big enough for one of those Madame Chantilly things, right? Yeah. If you only left like an inch.
I think so.
Border.
Number 4 is Pocket Round Snowman. This was a new release from Heart and Hand at Market. Number 5 is the Quilting Bird by Heart and Hand. Number 6 is the Grow Whirligig. Number 7 is the Pocket Round Flower. And number 8 is Smallest Things Sampler. This is very pretty. And last but not least, number 9, Bluebird Sampler. Very pretty. She also has, in 2018, she did a Redbird Sampler.
And number 10 is going to be 3 of the Truckin' Along June.
Okay. So you will be sent a physical copy of Truckin' Along June.
Can you grab that?
Yeah. All of our printed copies also come in color. I don't know if we said that. So very easy to read. So 3 opportunities to win Truckin' Along as well. What are they going to answer?
So tell us.
All right.
So what we want you to answer this week is where you like to spend your stitching money. Give your shop or your online shop a shout out down below, and
perfect.
We'd love to hear where you like to shop. So if you get your inspiration from us for your finishing, tag us, tag my blog. We'd love to see your projects, and follow us on Instagram at Priscilla Blaine, at Chelsea356, Priscilla's2000 on Facebook, and Priscilla's2000.blogspot.com, where there's lots of information about a lot of things.
It's on my blog.
Yeah. And what else we got?
That's it. We just want to thank you all for your support and just your very kind comments. We hope that you are finding a little bit of time in this crazy schedule to thank you to stitch and relax and keep yourself sane.
And we love seeing all your projects that we've charted. There's so many of you stitching the spring tulips and the cups, and we just love it. And Penelope and Peep, there's been a bunch of those finishes. It's so exciting to see. And I can't wait to start seeing the trucks. Yep, the light is messed up, isn't it? See this chain?
No, don't show them that, because
you can see it in the video.
Yeah, that's
like it came undone.
But not when I hit it. I think it was like that.
I don't know who did it, but somebody did it.
I didn't do it.
They're hooked together instead of being hooked to the light is what the problem is. Okay, so I think that's it.
All right, again, so...
And don't forget to go and see LaDonna's fobs.
They're
We're so
cute.
excited.
We are shipping to stores early next week, so then once shipping is good to them, then they'll let you know when they've got them, and you can pick them up if they're doing porch pickup still, or if they're closed, maybe they're doing shipping out. You'll just have to contact your LNS and see what the protocol is for what they're doing. Thank you.
And then next month, the July trucks will go out, and we'll have a new Sip of the Seasons, and we're hoping for one more chart to go in there with that too. So thank you so much. We love you all. We hope that you're all doing well, and we will see you next week.
Say bye. Hey, say bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.